Next. It's big, it's broad, it's next on Sunday. With 6 sections and pullouts, including glossy color fashion magazine, Elan. There's something in it for everyone. Next on Sunday. Ask your vendor and buy it.
Hello and welcome to Next News. A Nigerian militant leader will consider participating in a federal amnesty program if the military halts its offensive and withdraws its troops from the Niger Delta, one of his lawyers said on Tuesday. Nigeria's President Umaru Yar'Adua is expected to unveil an amnesty program within the next few days, which is seen as a key step to bringing stability to Africa's biggest oil and gas industry. Ateke Tom, who has had links in the past to Nigeria's main rebel group, is the first high-profile militant to be willing to lay down his arms since the military launched its biggest offensive against Niger Delta gunmen for years in May. The Ogun State government has purchased a large quantity of drugs to fight schistosomiasis, a waterborne disease caused by worms, which is prevalent in parts of the state. The State Commissioner for Health, Abiodun Oduwole, said this on Tuesday during a meeting with schistosomiasis control coordinators from the 20 local government areas of the state. The Health Commissioner told participants at the emergency meeting that the state government has allocated some funds for the exercise. To battle the source of the disease, Mrs. Oduwole said that copper sulfate will also be used to treat the water bodies in all the affected communities in order to kill the snails in the rivers. The snails serve as vectors for the parasite causing the outbreak. The federal government has reassured Nigerians that it would continue to support and subsidize pilgrimages to the Holy Lands. President Umaru Yar'Adua gave the assurance in Abuja on Tuesday while receiving the report of the federal government delegation for the 2008 Christian pilgrimage to Israel. He said the successful performance of the pilgrimage was a testimony of the caliber of people involved in the exercise. The president, who praised the excellent outcome of the 2008 pilgrimage, said that government would use the recommendations in the report to improve on future exercises. The coordinator of the National Fadama Development Program, Bukka Tijani, on Tuesday in Abuja, urged farmers to target their agricultural production at meeting the needs of consumers. He made the call while inaugurating a technical committee to supervise the implementation of the program, signaling the approval of the work plan and budget of the various Fadama community associations. Mr. Tijani urged stakeholders in the program to take advantage of the Nnamdi Azikiwe International Airport to export various agricultural produce from Abuja. As he said, at least 16 million families across the country will benefit from the program. The Sokoto State Urban and Regional Planning Board has warned residents in the state not to build in the metropolis without obtaining its approval. The special advisor to the state governor on urban and regional planning, Sanusi Faru, gave the warning on Tuesday. He said the board would not tolerate the erection of illegal structures and will ensure that developers build according to approved building plans. The Niger State government and its local government councils are to spend 8 billion naira on the construction of 420.8 kilometers of roads spread across the 25 council areas. The permanent secretary in the infrastructure ministry, Musa Hassan, said this on Wednesday in Minna. He said the 25 councils would bear 60% of the cost of the project, while the state government would provide the balance of 40%, and that the road project was conceived by the second and third tiers of government to open up rural areas, boost agricultural activities, and provide faster linkage to urban areas. A former vice-chancellor of the University of Lagos, Oye Ibidapo-Ogbe, on Tuesday said Nigeria's tertiary institutions need urgent reforms. He said this in a pre-convocation lecture at the Covenant University in Ogun State, entitled Reconstructing the Nigerian Education Landscape, Roadmaps for Driving Innovations and Developments in Universities. Mr. Ibidapo-Ogbe said social and economic problems in the country negatively affect the education sector and suggested that the reforms should cover all the 3 levels of education in the country. A man who allegedly killed a rival in Okitipupa, Ondo State on Tuesday has been declared wanted by the police. The suspect, Tunde Rabiu, is wanted by the police over the alleged murder of one Shola Akinshelin. The divisional police officer of Okitipupa Division, Adekemi Ojo, said on Tuesday that Mr. Rabiu stabbed the deceased during a fight over a lady, which lasted for about 30 minutes. The shareholders of Custodian and Allied Insurance PLC have approved the plan of the management of the company to buy back its shares in accordance with relevant laws. The shareholders, who gave the approval in Lagos at the company's 14th annual general meeting, also approved the alteration of the firm's memorandum and articles of association. The firm's chairman, Michael Adeojo, who lauded the shareholders' action, said that the share buyback bid was for the good of the company and that the company posted a profit before tax of 1.85 billion naira for the financial year ended December 31, 2008. The Kogi state government has handed over the management of its newly built international market in Lokoja to a consortium of firms. The State Commissioner for Commerce and Agriculture, Ahmed Oguna, said at the handing over ceremony in Lokoja on Tuesday that the move was to ensure efficient and effective management of the market. He said that the management of the market, which cost about 4 billion naira, will be for an initial period of 5 years, and that under the agreement, the state government hoped to realize about 220 million naira per year. The market will be treated strictly as a commercial venture. Nigerian players Joseph Yobo, John Utaka, and Dele Ayenugba will head directly to Radice, where they will meet up with the rest of the squad ahead of Saturday's World Cup qualifier against Tunisia. All three, along with assistant coach Daniel Amokachi, failed to get Schengen visas for Malta, despite the intervention of the presidency through the Presidential Task Force. The quartet was expecting their visas in order to be able to join their teammates in Malta for the preparatory training camp. The Austrian embassy, which issues Malta visas in Nigeria, failed to issue the entry visas as of Tuesday, making the NFF decide that the players go straight to Tunis. The Parasaka Federation of Nigeria is to push for a legislation to help the physically challenged in sports to receive government support. The president of the federation, Halima Nyako, said on Wednesday in Abuja that the physically challenged needed much to cope in sports. Mrs. Nyako, who is the wife of the governor of Adamawa State, Muritala Nyako, said the federation also needed the support of all stakeholders to achieve its set objectives. Thank you for watching Next News. For more information on these and other stories, visit our website at www.234next.com.